Your environment can make you do things that people may not do every day. That's fine. Your environment, the people that you live with, it's not bad, you know. It's not like they're trying to harm you or beat you, but why let it control your workouts? Why let it control your health? Why? Just why? Working out is essential for us people. It strengthens your body. It makes it more flexible, no matter how you think it works. Workouts needed for health. Needed. So I don't like how that there's communities, I mean not specific communities, but there's like people in some communities that just want to see you not work out because because they can do it, because they're too busy. Really? Really? Do you understand yourself? Come on. Just because you're in part of an environment that may dislike health does not mean that you just have working out. It does not mean that, because they're doing this, I'm gonna follow them. You don't want to be a follower. You do not want to be a follower. And I don't like how there are people now they're not working out anymore because someone told them that not to do it. You don't need to work out. I just don't. I just don't see why. I don't get why people believe in those type of things. I don't just get it. And if you're in a situation, I feel you. I feel you. Because you're trying to reach your goals of working out, getting health, doing this, but you can't because your environment is trying to pull you down from that, which is really sad. Really. I mean, really sad. And look, I know you don't like when someone tries to dictate your whole life. Don't lie to yourself. Just no, don't. We all want to control ourselves. That's our nature. We all want to control ourselves. We want to take leadership of our own body, what we eat, what we consume online, what we consume food-wise. It's make you think differently than other people, which makes us all different. Just because I'm thinking about something right now does not mean everyone else is thinking about it. No, no. When I struggled with this, a lot of thoughts came to my head, and it was not any good ones, by the way. Not any good ones. I was getting thoughts like, should I work out? Are they right about not working out? So it's okay not to eat healthy stuff. That was not bad for me by any chance. And I was starting to question myself during that time. I really did. I just kept thinking and thinking and thinking, and it did ruin my mind, kind of. But I overcame it by two ways that I'll explain later in this video. And this don't benefit by any chance. I know I said that, but I'm gonna say it again. This didn't benefit me. Don't let this happen to you. Don't. Just don't. But let me explain my backstory so you can see how I overcame my environment. You can learn how to overcome yourself. Let's get into it. So this took place before I started to work out. I, but I was learning information about workouts in general. I didn't tell anyone I was planning to work out. I most kept it to myself. 'Cause before I was mostly like a inside person. I didn't really share out to people in a way. Yeah. I didn't tell anyone I was planning to work out. I didn't even tell my parents. I didn't have my parents know during that time. Understand that. I didn't even tell anyone. Not even my parents. That's a shocker. To me at least. That's a shocker because I usually tell everyone about my plans. But I've learned not to do them. I learned not to do them. And this is the time when I want to start to improve my overall health and well-being. So I was not in the best overall place during that time. During that time, I was seeing how overweight people were in my environment. They ate anything, anytime. In that time, I was seeing how overweight people were in my environment. I just saw how people were, you know, being, how they ate, how they lived. Because during that time, I actually had this thought in my mind that I wanted to work out. I was unhealthy. I wanted to be great. I want to do this and that. I want to work out. I want to be healthy. I want to have a good image of me. And I saw that people they they love to eat anything anytime. Overweight people. And I can't lie because I was overweight. I was overweight a year prior. I was very overweight. I think I was like 205 pounds. I don't remember. But around there, I was 205 pounds. And they eat anything anytime. They don't, doesn't matter what time it is. It could be 10 o'clock p.m. right now. And they will still be eating that Domino's pizza they had earlier. Just saying. And now during that time, I was a people pleaser. I just think that I had to please everyone just for me to get noticed, for me to be acknowledged by people. You do not want to have that as well. You do not want to be a people pleaser. You don't want to make your whole personality just to please people. You have to have personality that's focused on you and your mission, whatever you're doing. Yeah. And and then after that, I saw how I saw most people. I saw most people were like eating sugary snacks like at night. Like for example, it could be donuts, sweets, and candy at night with literally no care. And I said to myself, how does eating this type of food make you healthy? And and I asked myself, so eating sweets at night is normal. Like that's somehow eating normal. That's somehow normal to eat sweets. It's normal to eat two donuts at night when you don't realize that that sugar is gonna keep you awake. I didn't know that during that time. Like I said, I was getting into it, but I really hope I did understand during that time because that kind of messed me up. That kind of did during that time. And I saw how people ate high carb meals. You know what a high carb meal is? Pizza, burgers, and fried chicken. We all know. We all ate it before. Don't lie. Unless you're a vegetarian and been one your whole life. But if you aren't, we all have eaten these type of foods. Foods that we know are bad, but we still eat them. And I said to myself, how does eating this type of food make you healthy? Oh yeah, and by the way, there was there's people I know that eat a lot of fast food and they still look healthy. They still look that they actually care for their health when they don't. So so like I said the question that I said to myself, how does eating this type of food every day make you healthy? And I was very confused during that time. Very confused because I didn't know anything to be honest. Even even though I was starting to be a teenager, I really didn't know everything. I was starting to get to work into working out. I was doing research before I did, and I saw how people lived, so I can try and get a better idea around my environment at least. So I had to ask my parents. I had to ask my parents about fitness, how I'm gonna do it, health, and man, what they said really kind of tore me a bit. Nah, I'm just be real here. It really tore me, like, and I mean really tore me. They said I looked alright. Now during that time, that tore me, like I said. And they said that I was fine how I looked. They said I was fine on how I looked. Now I know they were not trying to bully me or anything, but during that time, I was just crazy. Because I want you to understand, I looked like a blob. My stomach, how can I say that? My stomach looked like a blob. It looked like a blob. I was big, big. I was big. Every time I saw fast food, bro, I would literally eat it. Like if I got let's say if I got fast food right now, and I was still not in the position where I am right now, I would be munching down on burgers, not working out, not working on something personal. I'll still be lazy. That was me. That was me. And I was I was starting to think during that time that working out was not for me. After my parents said, I thought that wasn't for me because we all trust our parents. No, I'm not trying to say just disobey your parents all the time and live your own life. No, your parent, our parents are good. You know, they try to guide us in a good way, and they do. But there's some key areas is that we have to stand up for ourselves too. You can't just let your parents control you all the time. You have to have at least some control. Okay, and but something I've realized during that time was that I was doing this for me. I wasn't doing this to applause someone. I wasn't doing this to meet someone else's expectations. I was doing this for me. Me. I was just doing this for me. That's what I thought. I want to be healthy. I didn't want to be weak anymore. You know how weak I was? You know how weak I was? Dude, I punched one of my friends because we were doing a little game, right? And I, and keep in mind, this was like before, like I said before. So he hit me. It was a pretty hard hit from him. Then I hit him back. He said that was weak. I've, I was weak. I did not want to be weak anymore. I did not want to be weak at all. So when I started to work out, I started to avoid eating the snacks that my parents were buying. But they weren't buying snacks all the time. They just bought it because, hey, snacks. Sometimes though, I avoided them because I knew they were bad for me and it would ruin me over time. And that's what you have to learn about. You have to learn about controlling yourself and keep pushing no matter what anyone tells you, whatever your environment tells you. And my parents did get used to me working out over time, but that could be someone else close to you that's doing it. That can be your friend, anyone that can be close to you. Could be, might be trying to stop you from working out. Now you don't want that happening to you. You don't. Someone you know, they can be trying their very best. They can dedicate their whole life just to make it not work out. just to make you not work out, and it's just kind of surprising to me because I don't like how there's some people in this world that they try to put people down and don't want to succeed, and there are some toxic people. This world is not good. Most parts of it is good, but there is a part where it's bad. And if you have like a friend or anyone that's trying to make you stop working out, ignore them. Please ignore them. Ignore them. Because when you ignore these types of people, you will see how easy it gets to work out. You're doing your workouts consistently. You are not worried about people's opinions, and you're controlling your health. It's as simple as that. Literally. I guarantee you, yes, you, that when you stay consistent with your workouts and not let those people into it, you will definitely make progress. Definitely. And I mean it. I really mean it. And another way can be to see what to do to make it not work out anymore. This is 2 steps on how to ignore them. How to ignore those type of people that are trying to stop you. So first, identify. Identify why. Identify what they're trying to do to make it not work out. Can they be inviting you all the time to go outside? Can they be inviting you to eat? That's bad for you. Anything. Literally anything. Once you know how to try to sabotage you, either stop talking to them or just confront them about it. I confronted my parents about it, and they were right that I was working out. They were right. I told them. I was just being real with myself. You have to be real as well. And once you find out the root cause of this, of why they're doing this, cut them off. Just cut them off, please. Cut them off. I can't not say this any further. Cut them off. Because it will ruin you if you listen to them. It will make you seem as if you are not good enough. And you don't want that to happen. I know you want to be great. I know you want to achieve things. And I know it's about working out. Which it is. But this applies to anywhere. Anything you do. This can apply to health. Health and work is basically the same thing. But don't let those people try to make you stop from working out. That's what I'm trying to explain today. Don't let those people try to make you not work out anymore. I didn't have to cut off certain people, but I know how some people have cut ties to get where they want to be. So if you feel like that's an appropriate thing for you to do, take it. Those are the ways on how to not let your environment control who you are as a person. That's all I have to say for today. So make sure to work out when planned. Stand up for yourself. Stand yourself up from your environment. Eat healthy. And remember, stay consistent. It's not hard to stay consistent. Have a good day. And see you in the next one.